how has the risk landscape really evolved for organizations in India? And today, which are the biggest risks that companies face?
So first of all, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you, Sakshi, for having me here. It's pleasure to talk to this group. But I was just wondering, here is a group of investors. They are looking to maximize returns. Talking about risks and conservatism is the most boring thing that one can do. So let's try and see how we can make it more interesting than make it boring. So just as a background, when you talk of risks, I think Harvard Business School really did a good study, and without being too academic about it, it just put risks into three buckets. It said there are risks which are preventable which are internal to the organization, an employee going rogue, somebody acting outside the ethics, doing something unethical, non-compliance with rules and regulations, whatever else. Those are things which every organization has to and will engage in. That's one part. Second is the strategic risk. And strategic risk is, I think, what this audience understands. The previous panel was speaking about high risk, high reward. Are we staying invested? Are we for overnight, whatever? That's not something which that is what organizations discuss at a philosophical level, not something which is day to day. And the third and the most important risk, which has these days become very critical, is the environmental risk. So a political, geopolitical, a war breaking out, things which are beyond the control of the organization, how do you manage? And the way the world has become complex today in all these spheres, so we primarily talk about the first and the third category of risk. Every organization has to deal with both these risks. Internal management of preventable risk, and then we are talking about risks which are beyond the control of the organization and which need to be addressed on a day-to-day. And the way I see it is that the regulatory framework is evolving very much substantially. We have new things on technology, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity and threats around that. And we have also the political environment going. So organizations really need to put something of risk as a top focus. If they have to survive, they have to thrive. And then finally, we have what we call as black swan events, which is what nobody can ever predict.